everybody, and welcome back to yet another stream. I am Gina, aka the Gina Chu. How are you guys doing? I have missed you guys so much. It has been about 2 weeks since I've streamed. I want to apologize for that. I figured since it has been 2 weeks, I would kind of start the stream by filling you guys in very quickly on why I haven't been streaming for the past 2 weeks. Not this past Monday, but 2 Mondays ago, so about 2 weeks ago, I woke up and spit a chunk of tooth out of my mouth. It was great. So I had to go to the dentist that day and get an emergency tooth extraction. It was fine. It was my wisdom tooth, which you don't really need anyway, but the rest of it had to come out. And if you've never had a tooth extracted before, it hurts. The procedure didn't hurt because I was filled with Novocaine, but your mouth does this very weird thing if you've never gotten a tooth extracted before, but like as soon as they get the tooth out, that whole part of your face is like it just instantly just it's crazy how swollen it gets, and I sounded like this the entire time for the whole week because my mouth was just so swollen, and obviously I did have pain for a couple of days afterwards. I had really low energy because I really couldn't eat a lot. I had to have a very light or liquid diet. I could not have any hot liquids, which meant no coffee, so my energy level was just very low. And then in addition to dealing with everything going on with my mom, who by the way is still in rehab and doing very well, my father got rushed to the hospital last week. He got cellulitis in his leg, which is like an infection, which is something that he's had before. Because he had surgery on his leg in like the 90s when he had a triple bypass surgery. Usually when they do that, they take like a vein out of your leg and use that to bypass on the heart. And that leg has gotten cellulitis a couple times in the year since he's had it, and he got it again, and then it turned into a blood infection. So he was in the hospital for like 5 or 6 days, and so the rest of my time was taken up just seeing him, making sure he was okay, running stuff to him at the hospital, taking care of stuff at home, and obviously still coordinating everything with my mom and keeping her family and knowledgeable about what's going on with her, and it's been a lot. So just a very poorly timed pair of personal circumstances kind of hit back to back that unfortunately disallowed me the ability to stream. I was literally last Saturday going to fire up the stream, and I was so excited, and then my father went to the hospital, and that all went out the window. So he's home now. He's still recovering. He's still pretty tired, but he's all right. So he's home at least, which is good. So that's that. That was why I was not able to stream, unfortunately. I apologize for my absence. I have missed you guys so terribly, and I miss streaming so much. So I thought that I would start this kind of return to the stream with something that I have been really excited about, and I know that a lot of you guys have told me that you're excited to see too, which is Neverwinter now has the Undermountain expansion there and ready to go, which is really exciting. There has been a ton of changes to the game, tons of rebalancing. They changed, they got rid of some stats and changed the way pretty much everything works. It's pretty much an entirely new game. And everybody was kind of very wary about it at first, including me, but I've heard that it has turned out pretty good. So I went on earlier today. I bought myself a 3rd character slot because I figured I'll keep the other 2. I actually logged into one of my characters because I was curious to see what would happen if I logged in with one of the old characters, and it's just a flood of, this quest is canceled, this quest is canceled, this quest is canceled, this isn't applicable anymore, this is broken, this is no longer there, and then it's giving me like floods of quests of learning how to do stuff that they changed in the game, and it was a disaster. So I don't know if I'm ever going to return to those old characters, which is kind of sad. But we're going to start over. We're going to start fresh. I wanted to kind of go through the experience with you guys of going from level 1 to level 80, which is the new level cap, with all the new changes in the game, and see what the new journey is like from beginning to end. And I figured that a good way to do that would be to play a class that I've already played before, because this way I at least have something to compare it to as far as that particular class is concerned. And you guys know I love my Trickster Rogues. That's what we're going to do. All of the classes have been renamed. The Trickster Rogue is now just the Rogue, if I remember correctly. So that's what we're going to be playing. I'm really excited. Let's get into the gameplay. If my voice gives out, I apologize. My allergies have been so bad, guys. The pollen has been real in New York this week. Like, really real. I was out earlier today, and I stopped by like Wendy's to get some lunch, rolled down my window, paid, got my food, rolled my window back up, and it's just like all green, and I'm like, oh god, this is just awful. So I have a third character slot. You can see here 2 of 3 characters used. I did that by using 10 real dollars. Which is all possible from you guys, by the way, from subs and donations and stuff, so thank you guys so much for letting me continue to be able to bring you this content. I love your faces. But I basically bought the smallest amount of Zen, which is their like real money currency that I could, which was 100 Zen for 10, or 1,000 Zen for $10, and it's 200 Zen to create a new character. So I have a new character here. I also get a new character slot I saw with like a pack that I get for buying Zen for the first time. So I may wind up having 4 character slots, or this may be the slot from that first purchase and I won't have to buy it. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to create a new character. I don't think we really need to see this video again, because we've started 2 playthroughs on this stream and it's the same video. Nothing's changed. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, and if you really want to see the video, you can jump on our YouTube channel to view the other playthroughs you've done of this game, or you can download it yourself. It is free to play, and it is fantastic, and, ooh, you know, this is for purchase as part of the Hero of the North pack. I need to look into that, because that sounds kind of cool, and since I have some Zen to burn now, I mean, I paid $10 for it. I've been playing this game since its release, and this is the first time I've ever spent a single penny on it. Like, when games are done like this and they're done well and they're free to play, like, I don't mind dropping money on it. So I'm gonna write that down. I actually just finished reading book 8 of The Legend of Drizzt. And it's, hey, Caleb, what's going on? How are ya? It's not Observer. I changed my metadata. Did it not stick? Hold on. Hold on. Twitch is killing me with this. Twitch, you done me dirty! I updated it like 3 times because I was trying to fix info. Thank you for letting me know, Caleb, and hello, how are you? I missed you so much. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, been reading book 8, and just, Menzo Berenzan is just, oh, it's like my favorite place in the Forgotten Realms. Just the intrigue and just the amount of asshole that all of the drow are is so good. So that actually sounds kind of cool. I'm not sure what the difference is between that and the regular drow. Okay, so we know what a drow is. I want to see these. +2 to dexterity, +2 to either charisma or wisdom. I think last time I did charisma, I believe. I'll have to look and see what I want. I've increased hit point regeneration in combat. 5% chance to apply Fairy Fire for 4 seconds. This reduces the target's defense. I get 2 to dexterity and 2 to charisma or wisdom. And still hit point regeneration. So the only difference is between Dark Fire and Fairy Fire. So it's just apply dark fire for 4 seconds. Reduces defense by 200 and the damage of their attacks. So that's really the only difference between the two of them. So I don't know. But anyway. We are going to play a drow because you know I love me some drow. Jesus. So all of these have now been renamed. We have the rogue, the cleric, the wizard, ranger, a warlock, which I believe was, I forget what the warlock was, a paladin, the barbarian, which was the great weapon fighter, which was the other character that I was playing. They're now barbarian, and just a regular fighter. So they've all kind of been renamed, but we're gonna go with rogue. I get roll, quickly dodge the direction. Yeah, that's our, like, fast movement is rolling. Lashing blade. This is all gonna be new, so I want to go through it with you guys. Focus your strength into one furious attack. Adds 50% additional critical severity onto the attack while stealthed. Okay. Shocking execution. You leap up and strike with a vicious attack. Enemy players killed by this power in PvP cannot be revived by other players. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not a PvP player, but that's interesting. Is this the return of Rizdrin? So I already have Rizdrin, so I don't think I can make another Rizdrin. So I was going to use the other drow character that I'd made and then deleted. That I made, like, the ghost companion of Aradel. That's what I was going to use. I logged into Rizdrin earlier, and it was just a fucking mess. Because all of the changes happened, and the character is just useless. Stealth. You have combat advantage against targets that aren't aware of you, and your encounter powers gain new effects. Alright, so that's not too different. So as a rogue, strength... Okay, so it's giving me a little bit of a kind of guide here, saying dex and strength are useful ability scores. So I can either do charisma or wisdom. So let's see. Charisma... Companion influence, which I believe is kind of the new name that they've given to just how companion stats and companion abilities affect you, like you get more out of it. And recharge speed. And wisdom is control resist, which I guess is resistance to control attacks. And a buff to incoming healing, which might be nice. Let's go with wisdom. Why not, right? Okay, now I get to create the looks for the card. It doesn't look like this has been really changed much at all. Like, I really don't think that any of the character creation stuff has changed. I'm not sure which of these I like, these faces I like better. This one's pretty unique. I kind of like it. We could change the faces too. She looks mean. I wouldn't say she's mean. I like that. Now Rizdrin I made super dark because, so as you can see, there are lots of different like shade colors for drow. My version of drow that like I know from like my hardcore D&D days are like super pitch black, like somewhere around here. But they do kind of come in shades of purple and gray and some blue. The blue kind of looks cool. Because I know I made Rizdren like super dark, because that's always been my version of a drow. I know the pack that I'm getting does come with like a different, like a respect token for looks. Let's fucking go for it. Why not? Okay, like I said, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing new as far as customization is concerned. I forgot what what Brizine's like design was like. I kind of like that though. I forgot what I did for that was Rizdren. Rizdren had that hair. This music is like crazy. So how have you been, Caleb? What is going on with life? Oh, those bangs look terrible. Sorry, I love this game, but some of the, you know. That. Eyes. And these are basically the types of colors that drow eyes come in. I believe I gave Rizdren like purple eyes. So maybe we'll go for red for Brizine. I like this idea. I like it. Eyebrows I'm not even gonna fuck with because I don't care enough. Tattoos, no. Scars, no, I don't really care. I'll do slim. Shoulder width looks okay. Feet thickness. Jesus Christ. Okay, so this, I was gonna say, so that's the... I was like, how do I change your makeup? It was the... Oh, I could just give her like that my lips are the same color as my skin look, which some people like. I don't quite know about me though. I kind of like that. I like the way she looks. She looks fierce! Yes! No, I don't want to lose. I'm sorry. Okay, so now we're here to the origins and the deity affiliation. Again, this is all story-based. It has nothing to do with anything, so... I'll say she's from... Waterdeep? Why not? You're justly proud of your family. Wait, okay, so the City of Splendors. Okay, this is impoverished noble. Up-and-coming immigrant. I don't know about that. I was just looking at places that I know I've heard of in the books. Like, I know Luskin I know of, too. Ooh, bounty hunter. Oh, but dangerous group of thugs. But after a betrayal, we're left for dead on the streets. That's kind of cool. I like that. Let's go for that. And, I believe all of these are still the same, and I believe Timora is the goddess of luck, who is what I always use for, you know, rogues, because why wouldn't you, right? Okay. Character name. Brizine. I'm actually going to get to make Brizine this time. I'm very excited. Is that how I spelled her name, though? I don't remember. No, I'm pretty sure it was... I'm pretty sure it was like that. Whatever. I don't care. It's just a character name. I shouldn't say that. As somebody who loves to write, I shouldn't say it's just a character name. Alright, so we all know this story here. We're fighting against, what's her name? Valindra. We got our asses beat, and now we're here. What the fuck is that?
Hey, are you alright?
We're now washed up on shore after an attack. We're naked.
W, A, S, and D keys.
Okay, we've got lore. We've got a bunch of stuff. She looks cool. I like her. I approve. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's another character.
Wilfred. Press F when close to talk to him.
Thank the gods. When I saw the Draculage attack the ship,
Neverwinter's my home. This is my business. Oh, that is my business. I'm seeking adventure and riches.
Adventure I can guarantee. Riches is up to you.
The quest path leads to your next objective. Waypoints appear on the map to mark your quest objectives.
Is that? I don't know.
Press F to interact with characters and objects.
Okay. My stuff.
Press I to open your inventory.
Yep.
Double-click an item to equip it.
Okay, I got the Adventurer's Reward, but... Let's get my
Press
daggers.
key to toggle mouse cursor and mouse look modes.
I'm just curious to see what's going
Quest
on
tracker
here.
displays current quest objectives.
Right. So we still have item levels and stuff, but they did get rid of some ratings. They got rid of I think recharge or whatever it was. That was no, they do recharge speed. No, they got rid of like the regeneration one, like that lets you auto heal. My brain is so fried. I've been so excited about this, and now my brain is just giving out. But they got rid of some stuff, and they rebalanced everything. I gotta say, though, I'm looking pretty sick in this outfit. Like, I'm kind of happy about it. My hair is clipping through. That's not so cute, but you know. Whatever. Oh man, we're back to Rogue World. Hello, Zerpy! Welcome to the chat. How are you? Let me heal myself. Beautiful.
Good to meet you.
This reminds you of Dragon Age. Well, I mean, it is, you know, a medieval setting, but this is a very different type of game from Dragon Age. This is an MMO as compared to just like a regular RPG.
It's good to see someone survive the attack on the ship.
I did.
When you feel ready, please speak to me again. I'm afraid I need your help.
Okay, what do you
Although we
need?
stopped Valindra's main force, the battle is far from over. The battlefield is crawling with mindless undead who lost their masters in the fighting.
Right.
To make matters worse, the enemy
So,
is raising
we've
our
already
dead to
played
use
this
against
part
us.
before, but basically,
Acolyte
we have to
Mend is
kill some
performing a
undead
ritual in Kevlar.
and give first aid to some of the people that we find on the battlefield. So...
Hover your reticle over objects and enemies to target.
There's a wounded guy here.
Wounded.
Oh lord, that guy doesn't sound like he's doing well. Oh, what the fuck was that?
I need to find a cleric.
There's another guy. Get up!
Be careful out there.
Alrighty.
Press spacebar to jump.
Yes, we know all this. We know all this, my dude.
We were lucky to drive Valindra's forces. Thank you for aiding the wounded. I'm afraid I have a
Okay.
gruesome
So we gotta get arrows from the
driven Valindra's
battlefield.
main army off. Our Red Wizard allies are still harassing us with something.
Oh! That was my medicine alarm! Have you missed me, guys? Have you missed me? It has been a while since you guys have probably heard my alarm go off. So funny, my alarm is a little different now because I did a software update for my phone, and it's basically an entire different phone now. I'm like, how is that a software update? That's like a whole new phone. Did I just pick up some from the same spot that I was at? Do you need help?
Valindra, I don't know how
that's all
Valindra
story.
got a Dragonage. Perhaps a deal with the cult.
Yeah, she has a dragon
The
lich.
important thing
Which,
is
you know,
that
if
we
you're gonna take
depart
two
from
fantasy
When a
things and
Dragonage is
combine them to
killed,
make an
its
enemy,
spirit returns
dragon
to
and
a
lich,
special phylactery.
it's not good.
There,
That's
it can
painful.
possess the body of another dragon.
Shut you up. Thank you. Alright, let's dump these.
We
No.
must drive the wizards back. Thank you for the help. The Red Wizards haven't...
Alright. Sleeping
More
Dragon.
undead are
Kill
attacking
undead
Neverwinter.
soldiers, then go to the
They're
Sleeping
pouring
Dragon
out of
Bridge.
Castle
This
Never
the Sleeping
and
Dragon
storming the
Bridge is a
Sleeping
pretty cool
Dragon
scene.
Bridge.
But I have to
If the
kill
bridge
6 of
falls,
these
they will enter
things
the
near the
heart
gate
of the city.
first. So, press Q to use an encounter power. Oh, we've got encounter powers now. What encounter power is this, by the way? Spin and lash out with your weapons, dealing damage to nearby enemies. If you stealth, the radius is increased by 10 inches and the power doesn't go to cooldown. Okay. I don't have the ability to stealth yet. It hasn't introduced me to that mechanic, but I know it. So far, I mean, besides the obvious differences of the class names and rebalancing stuff going on in the background, that's really more like you know, automatically calculated stuff that we're not really privy to, like, as far as seeing it happen in real time. It's kind of, feeling the same so far. Not that I expected it to feel completely different from the first, you know, break, but...
Hello again.
Ah, Wilfred. Let's not get attached to him too quickly, shall we?
Left click on the visible location to
Alright,
travel
Sleeping
to.
Dragon Bridge. So I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend. Mine has actually been relaxing, which compared to the insanity of the past 2 weeks for me has been nice. Next weekend's gonna be nuts for me too.
Double tap any direction to shift
I
away
have people
from
coming
enemy
to do
attacks.
work on, people coming to do work on my house, and
Shift when your
I have to
stamina
go,
is low.
you know, get my car inspected, and it's, you know, boring real life crap. Get out of the fuck me area. Thank you. Remember, guys, always stay out of the fuck me area. So I'm gonna try to play this character as best as I can, similar to the way that I did last time, which is, you know, worrying about damage output and getting a support companion to try and do some healing and kind of pick up the slack on that end. I know regeneration and stuff was a big thing for this character meta-wise before the changes, but that's not a thing anymore. Their reasoning for taking it out of the game was that people were either not needing any healers because they were healing themselves automatically so well, or or like dying in 2 hits because they had no healing, and it was really bad because there was nobody playing healers because nobody really needed them with all the regeneration going around. So, as they did with pretty much everything they changed in this update, they decided, well, since it's unbalanced, rather than unbalance it, we're just gonna get rid of it. So that's what they did. They got rid of it. It's gone. Now healers are relevant again, which, hey, I'm all for. Big ups to healers. I could never do that job. I would like to. I would like to learn a healing class in this game at some point. You guys know I love this game. What in the 9? I dinglinged. Ooh, thank you for the healing potion.
You can activate your daily power when your action points are full.
Oh, I didn't even look at what my daily power was. That is not the daily power they start you with normally, if I remember correctly. So that seems like it's new. Oop! I almost went off the edge. That's something else I have to remember with this character to be very careful about. And our good friend Leroy Jenkins himself into oblivion. Appreciated, my friend, but I was gonna say, is he gonna come for me? Because I kind of want to see what this does. Hateful knives. Dashing upwards to your foe, you knock them prone with an upward strike and then hurl 2 daggers at them before you land. Okay. And you get combat advantage when you do it looks like, so. Hello. The answer to playing as a rogue is roll like a troll. Rhymes and everything. Oop, that I missed rolling. I missed the roll. I trolled myself. I played myself. Thieves' boots. Put those babies on. I don't even know what they do. I should be paying attention just to see what the new stuff is like. Combined rating? I don't know what combined rating is. That's new. Defense power, max HP. Plus 38 power, plus 38 power. I don't know what combined rating is. Can we see combined rating here? Or is that just the rating of the item? Current total item level 28. Yeah, that might be like the item reading level, maybe.
Sorry.
I could do math to check
Be
it,
more
but
cautious. But when I thought of all my friend, you have to stop her.
I'll stop her, Wilfred. Thank you for your completely useless service. Love you, mean it! Alrighty, I am excited to get back into this game and see all that the new stuff has to offer. I heard good things from Noodles. If you guys know, if you've watched Neverwinter stuff before, you know Noodles. He is a major player of this game. He's got like 40-something different characters, and he's very well versed in it, and he gave it his stamp of approval, and that weighs heavily with me.
I am Sergeant Knox.
This city owes you a debt of gratitude.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Please,
I
follow
mean,
me.
you're
Many of
welcome!
the citizens here wish to thank you personally. Follow me. We lost a lot of good people today.
Alright, so as far as visuals and placement
so
of stuff in
close to
Protector's
the
Enclave, this looks pretty much
Not
the same.
bode well for the safety of the Enclave.
I believe this chest is going to be mine.
I understand you lost quite a few of your belongings when the ship you were on was destroyed by the Draco Ridge.
Yep.
Talk to Supply Sergeant Quinn. He'll get you sorted out.
Hello,
Okay.
adventurer. I heard about what happened on the bridge.
Alright, let's grab some
Hello,
supplies.
adventurer.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the supplies. I was talking to the supplies, that's what I was doing. So I got 2 basic leather tunics. Oh, one's fashion. Oh, a basic leather tunic, basic leather pants. I am not paying attention.
Lord Neverever has asked me to take charge of organizing the city's defense.
I guess they're already equipped. Alright, Nox.
Part of that charge is hiring brave adventurers like yourself to defeat threats before they end up
And
in
this
our
is
gates.
where Nox stands on top of this box for the rest of the game. Bar very few,
To that end,
exceptions.
please look at the chest for a token of my appreciation for your efforts today.
Hunter's Blade. Cool. Alright, so this has a 10 combined rating, and my rating was 28 before, so if I equip this and it becomes 30, that would be a good sign.
Interested?
That I understand what combined rating is. Oh, I got my first time buyer thing. Which I believe I can go grab that now. My item level's 36? That was not what I expected to happen. I don't know if I understand what's going on there. Again, math that I don't feel like I have time or want to do. Zen Market. No. Then it's probably in... I might get it in the mail. Yeah, I still have 1,000, so that free... I bought the Zen to buy myself a character slot, but when you buy Zen for the first time, they give you a free character slot. So, that's cool, because it means I now have 1,000 Zen as opposed to the 800 I thought I was going to have. It's interesting.
Do you have astral diamonds to trade?
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I gotta add myself to the guild, too. Probably in my mail somewhere.
Protectors on
I got
need your help.
So the weird thing about the mail thing there is that you can read your mail from that menu, but in order to get items attached to your mail, you have to go to the mailbox.
In the vaults beneath the Hall of Justice.
Yes, the Hall of Justice vaults. Oh, that's
proven yourself more than capable. So I'd like to ask you to look into it for me.
Okay.
I've told the gate guards you're coming. They'll let you into the vault.
So that is a mailbox. I don't know if they're going to give me access to the mailboxes, considering that this is still kind of the... Yeah. This is a different map from the standard map. See, they're not letting me go because they're... It's a, still kind of the tutorial area. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but that's alright. So we're gonna go down into the vaults. Hello, guard.
You're the one Sergeant Knox sent to investigate.
Yes, we're gonna investigate. And if you remember, the seer is down here.
One of the other guards went to check on it, but he should have been back by now. I have to guard the entrance.
Oh, yay!
Find the source of those noises and look for Quartermaster Otis. He'll know what's happening.
You wanna get...
Bye. That was funny. Now I can't even like look at my powers or anything to try and like level up in a special way or whatever. This is something that I also noticed like changed before they made the big update, was these like things that involve certain skills like thievery skill, dungeoneering skill. They used to give you a bunch of, like when you would defeat enemies, they would give you lots of kits to open up those things. It doesn't look like they give you kits from battles anymore. It looks like you have to buy them. So I should try to invest in them this time, if for no other reason than to just have them to do. To, you know, to get different items and things that I could potentially use. For crafting, the profession system I still was really not fond of. You do get experience for doing some of the quests, so I might take it that far, but otherwise it's just kind of a nuisance to me. I've just never really liked the professions in this game. Maybe they changed them again. I don't know. I doubt it though. Hello? Yeah, see? 2 dungeoneering kits and 2 nature kits. That's nice, but I'm probably not going to get kits anymore. And now they're just showing how I can now use a dungeoneering kit for dungeoneering. Teaching through exploration. It's good stuff.
I'll call this gust!
Let's hope that this is not a mimic. I don't think they'll give me a mimic this early in the game. Yeah, I didn't think so. Mimics are kind of nasty, but when you kill them, they just explode with goodies. It's kind of fun.
You must die!
I can't wait till I can stealth. That's just going to bring my fighting to a whole other level. Also, the only other reason why I got really good with this character is because of the armor that I was given, which I may take it off Rizdrin and give it to this character. If for no other reason, then I really think that Rizdrin's completely broken because of the way she's built. Like, they reset all your powers, I think, or they give you like a free reset so that you could respec, but like... Hello, Mixed Ruts. You make 300k a day with professions, but it takes 3 hours. Yeah, it takes time. I only stream for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. Like, I don't want to sit there like wait on professions, you know? Like, I would just wind up doing them at the end of the streams and then just like letting them run overnight, you know what I mean? Gnashers. Oh, that's a name I'm not happy to hear again. Hello? I also love little bits of lore that you can pick up in places.
Snuck into the vaults during Valindra's attack on the city.
Okay, you
They're
stay
to
here.
steal the crown of Neverwinter. They almost got to it. Then they angered the dead resting in the lower vaults.
Yeah, so they want to get the crown of Neverwinter, and this is gonna open up this door.
To the lower vaults.
Yeah.
There's a secret.
You are against us!
Give me the loot. Grazie. Alrighty. Whoop! Yeah, that's the seer, if I remember correctly. Bye. Hello, Sabella?
You're here. Oh, wait. Are you? Here, I mean.
Yes.
Quite. I have trouble at times being sure if I'm... Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't know if she's looking into the future or if she's looking at the present.
Impact on the future of Neverwinter and the entire Sword Coast. I am here both to assist you and be assisted by you in my own quest. No details now. I've delayed...
You have delayed me long enough. Stay out my way! You just had to stay out of my AoE, didn't you, you butt? Yep. Ooh, I like that actually. Oh, I killed 50 skeletons. That's nice. Ooh, give me the loot. In the beginning, loot is super useful, especially potions. Potions of any kind that I can grab are fun times. Okay. And money. Eventually I'll have so much money that it won't really even matter, but what is with that super loud sound? There we go. Yeah, so far seems pretty standard. Like I said, I think once we get new abilities and we see how everything progresses as we go on, we'll start to see more of the way this game has changed.
Get the crown! The Guardian is waking up!
This reminds me of Pius Augustus from Eternal Darkness, if you know that reference. That guy always reminds me of Pius Augustus for some reason. I mean, Pius Augustus is literally just a skeleton in armor in that game, but even the armor just Reminds me of it. Ah, I didn't get out of the fucking area quick enough.
You're too late! The crown belongs to the Nashers!
The crown will not belong to the Nashers for much longer. Nice. Alrighty, so we see the crown is gone. We get a belt. Combined rating has to be like your item rating, right? Alright, my item rating is 36. I don't have anything on my waist. No, that's 60. Alright, so I'm clearly either I'm wrong in what this in what combined rating is, or I'm just not understanding how the combined rating is calculated. Because I don't see it here. Well, we can look at companion influence. Increases the stats you share from your companions. Increases the stats shared from your companions to you. Yeah, correct. That was what I figured it was. Let's get foe. Go. I'm pretty sure this is still the tutorial area because it loaded really quickly and there's no other players around. Oh! Speak of the devil. Yeah, no, this looks like the actual main place now. What is this? Oh! Acquisitions Inc.
Protectors Enclave needs your help. Nashers will poultry them.
Yeah.
The Nashers have
Alright, we
stolen
need to
the
go
crown
hunt down
of
Honor
Neverwinter
and get that crown back.
Still have a chance to recover it. We just need to catch the two thieves who escaped and trace where the Nashers are.
Alright, so let's check our mail because we've probably... Okay. Yep, here's the first time buy. Congratulations on making your first purchase in the Sun Market. We put together a bonus package containing some of the most requested items. You'll also receive one additional character slot, which I did already. That's what I'm using. And this is a Neverwinter welcome pack because I'm a new character. So let's open up all of our goodies. I know that there is a bag of holding, I think, in the first time buyers pack. So I could get a war dog carrier holding, it's a bound companion, an embroidered bag of holding, a change appearance token pack, a retraining token pack, one personal greater stone of health, and 3 preservation awards. And these are all bound to my account. I don't know anything about the war dog carrier. But I don't have a companion yet, so I don't know if I can get one, but when I do, he might be a good one to get. Here's the party poppers. I got blue, green, and red dye. Endings to Mass Effect 3, they don't matter. And I might as well use my bag of holding. And I'll have to shove all this stuff in the bank. that I believe is for the dragon stuff. I don't know what a lot of these things are, but I should probably just go from... I don't know. I'll probably grab them now.
Well met.
Ah, yes.
Are you interested in a battle of wits?
This will get me some experience. I know where these 3 orbs are. There's one here. There's one up in that floating island over there, and one up there.
Greetings. Is there...
Yes, that's the dragon quest thingy. The dragon thing quest. The Tyranny of Dragons, I believe. The dragon thing quest. I'm so eloquent, you guys. Amazing. Here's the other orb. And then there's one up there. See in that upper right, that floating island? That's where the third one is. Actually, I think all I have to do is just speak to her. Him.
Well met, hero. Ah.
Alrighty. I think it's down here. I figure while I'm in the area, I'll just do the Game of Orbs thing. Here we go. Here is what I was looking for. I think no. That's for something. That's for some real shit. I think it's all the way in the corner over here. The entrance to that. Yeah, here we go. Moonstone Mask. Oh, and my fear of heights is coming back in spades. Oh, girl. Oh, queen. Oh, yeah, and the orb is over here. Can't believe I remembered that. Good on me. I must have dinged in the background. Yeah. Okay. Yo, Acquisitions Inc. just chilling there is great. Oh my god, that hydration bot is still in here. That was all thanks to GMO Gamer. He put the freaking bot in my freaking chat. I have to take it out at some point. Don't want him artificially
Welcome to
inflating my
Seven Suns
views.
Coster Market. Go in and check out the bazaar. Press M to find Seven Suns on your map.
So, you can see right here is an Acquisitions Inc. thing. You'll notice something really big and major missing here. Those boards for the player-created levels. That's gone. All the player-created levels are gone. They just totally removed that from the game, which really hurts my heart because it's just so good. was just so good. Like, it was fun. I liked doing those. I never really got to do any on stream, but I used to do them all the time. It's crazy that they got rid of them. Where are these tunnels?
Hello,
okay. Well, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to put this stuff in the bank. I should do that. I'm also probably going to have some items from my other characters that I'm going to want to pass over here. Maybe some, I mean, I already have the dog companion. Yeah, this is the shared account stuff. Yeah, flaming sword, not of the companion, +4. Fierce talisman of the companion, +4. I have lots of good shit here. I wish there was more bank space. I really do. I feel like the game needs more bank space. Wow, I got 200 of these things that instantly heal me to full health. That's not cheating. Also, I can open this, it looks like. Alright, so that's injury kits. Injury kits are really nice. Alright, that's selling fodder. The retraining token. I'll bank. The war dog for the moment, but I'm probably gonna go back and get him, knowing me. That's selling fodder. Selling fodder, selling fodder. That's refinement. That's selling fodder. Okay. Let's go find Honor and get that crown back, because that ish is dumb. Is that a D20 as the companion? Or like a pet or something? That's fucking sick. I want to roll it. Is it on a 20? It's on a 13. I wonder if every time you stop it rolls on its... What level? Legendary... Hellfire engine. What, do you just like go inside of it, like through that hatch? You just drive around like this? That's insane. It's pretty fucking sick, actually. Rizdrin has a spider like this. I don't know if it's specifically the gilded spider, but she has an armored spider. Which, I mean, she is a drow, so, you know, on brand. If you don't know a lot about the Drow, I highly encourage you to read the Legend of Dritz books. They're very good. I'm loving them so far. I've heard that they, the newer ones are not as good as the older ones. Because apparently they started making, like, the writers who write D&D books have to, like, go, they have to, like, match up with the lore, I guess, of 5e or whatever. And I've heard that it's kind of dipped since then. Lashing Blade. Focus your strength into one furious attack. Okay. Don't really have the ability to look at, like, abilities that I can earn. I don't even know where that would be at this point. Or if that's even a thing that you can do anymore. Look at your powers. I don't know. I assume eventually you'll have to. But, I know that the powers work differently, and I know that, like, the boons and stuff are totally different. Like, you can earn boons from the break wherever, and you can place boon points in whatever boons you want. So you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I'm working on this expansion, or, like, this module, and I can only earn stuff for this boon set in this module, but I really want the boons in this set. You can take the stuff from that set, and you know, like they made it more versatile. It sounded like good positive changes. And oh yes, that ability I know. It's been a while since I played a rogue, but yeah, Lashing Blade is one of my favorites. That's nice. That one has like a nice oomph to it, just like the sound effects, everything. You just feel like you just you know, killed the bitch. You know, it's nice. It's really nice.
You can't stop us! Crush it, dog!
Ooh, the nature kit broke. Nature kit broke. 2-liter machine broke. I would like an official mod for Neverwinter where just every time it says broke, you get the emoji.
Down with Neverwinter!
Babbage. I love rogues so much. You just have to have a really good healing companion, in my opinion. I had the snake lady with the harp on my other character, and she was a great companion. I'd love to get another one for this character if possible. She may not be the best companion now, though, considering all the changes. I don't know. I don't know how well the meta has been met in the past couple of weeks since this started. I didn't do this. I didn't start this game from, like, the minute that they did the upgrades because there was really glitchy, I was told. And, they had a major patch the week after they started it. To fix a bunch of stuff, so I was told, like, wait until they do the patch to fix everything, you know what I mean? And I was like, that makes sense. So I waited. And then I had to get a tooth pulled, and then my father wound up in the hospital, and then I just didn't stream for 2 weeks because my personal life just exploded into misery. And now I'm back! And I'm very glad that I'm back. I missed you guys so much, you have no idea. Adventurer's Dagger. So it looks like I'm going to be putting it on my offhand. Because it takes away some combat advantage on my main hand. So I'm going to put it on my offhand. Selling fodder. Also, those daggers look more like short swords in her hand. Jesus Christ. Don't those look big for daggers compared to her body? I have to add my this character to my guild too, so that I can run guild stuff through
Protectors enclave. Boss one went to Black Lake. That explains a lot.
Yep.
Well, it seems you have friends in high places.
Alright, I have to go to the rewards claim agent.
Gotham's gone into Black Lake District. That's going to be trouble. Black Lake District is a mess. I'm not just talking about the sludge from the lake. The National Rebels are openly defying Lord Neverwinter's rule and are attacking anyone who won't swear loyalty to their leader, Karzov. Meet with Private Hawthorne Falward.
I'm always looking for ancient relics to study.
Ooh, okay, so these are rune stones. This is very weird. We can exchange one of these for another type. I see. That must be for enchantments that are old that you can't use anymore, I would assume. Anyway, you're the claims agent is the one I wanted to talk to. Alright, I got some more bundles of stuff.
Devout worshippers can gain the favor of the gods. Return to me.
Bahamut, how can I help? I am Patron Earthras, a cleric of Bahamut.
What'd she say? Okay, I need more experience to be able to do that. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go sell this shit and open up these packs and see what is inside. I have to go to Black Lake, so there's an entrance right near the market. So I'm gonna go to the market, sell stuff, open up these packs, throw stuff away into my bank.
Oh, you sir.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I don't need a stone of health, a free stone of health. I have 200 of them. It wants me to buy within an hour? No, I don't think so. A modeled Rage Drake, 3 epic insignia choice packs, 100% off VIP for oh, a free 30-day VIP. Oh. Ooh, this is some enchantments, queen.
Oh, you sir. Hello, you sir.
I probably shouldn't have opened these until... Alright, that's campaign... Those are more enchantments. Yeah, I should really bank this stuff and not open it while I'm still fresh, can't use most of it, and don't have the inventory space to deal with it. Let's be smart about things, Gina. Please. Thank you. I wonder what they gotta put something there that looks ridiculously empty. You know what I mean, queens? Modeled Drake. 500 canoes increases your mount movement speed by 110%. So that's a cool mount I can ride. That's cool. I mean, I'm down for having that as my mount, at least. Alright, that's refinement points that I can hold on to. I want a room for... this cash, so I'll get rid of the party poppers. room for that other choice pack. I'm gonna get rid of the dyes. I'm not really a dye kind of a person. Viewpoints are only awarded if you are less than rank 12. I'm gonna look into that first. How long does this last? It doesn't have a timeout. Okay, cool. Just because I want to make sure it's not gonna like auto sign me up for something, and it's gonna like want money from me. You know what I mean? I don't mind the free 30 days of VIP.
Oh, you, sir.
Nice.
Oh, yes, sir.
Nice. I like to use the bound stuff first. Just because it stacks differently, and I would rather get rid of the bound stuff so that I can mess with stuff, you know what I mean? I'm just particular about it. I don't know if you guys are like that too.
Watch your step in this district. Well, our best hope for finding
Karzov
Karzov and the stolen crown lies with the Nasher Cutpurse Gothwin Cooper, who took part of the theft. I've marked a few of his known haunts on your map. Investigate those areas and see if you can turn up.
And you
Also, for the Nashers claim to be
wanted stolen
revolutionaries,
goods,
but they're
right?
just another street gang. They steal from the poor, claiming it's to overthrow a tyrant. But all they really want is to line their own pockets.
Oh yeah.
Well, no more. I've still got a little coin, and I'll...
One Tumblebelly. Kind of reminds me of Rumblebelly. You know, like Regis. You know, like Regis. Rumblebelly.
Down with you!
I'm telling you, the Forgotten Realms books are so good. Into the Triss, it's so good. It's like classic fantasy novel story stuff at its finest. Hello. Now we can get this stuff. It's somewhere over here.
Leave no witnesses.
Nice. There's another bag. Mine. Oh, this is just a thievery skill thing, but I'll take it. Looking for the last bag of stolen goods. Pro tip, if you ever can't find that last item, you can switch maps and it'll regen, and like it'll reset everything, so you can just go to one you already went to. If you go to a different map instance. Like I could go to another one of these instances and then all those places where I found the bags will be reset and I can use that to finish the quest. It's a nice way to not get too aggravated if you can't find the last of something, because sometimes it can be annoying. And I have found it to be very useful several times.
Betrayer!
Oh, there it is. Well, thank you, friendo. Let's give these to this lady.
Nice place to live. How's that? Bless your heart. These meager goods might not seem like much to you, but to them.
I've been keeping Sod to dismiss it. Watch your step. We aren't the only ones who want Gotham
Okay,
to reveal
the Dead Rat's
location of
hideout.
Karzag and the Crown. A gang of were-rat thieves, known as the Dead Rats, caught wind of his involvement and kidnapped him. The Nashas abandoned Gotham to his fate, so if you can rescue him, he will likely tell us every...
Okay. Alright, to the sewers we go. This is kind of like your classic first dungeon. One thing that I am kind of excited about being a rogue again about is that when I run into traps, I won't step over them like an idiot because I should see them. That was one thing that was more annoying than I thought it was going to be when I played the Great Weapon Fighter, now known as the Barbarian. Yep. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I can keep the injury kit there. Beautiful. That's what I like. I don't like stepping on traps. It sucks. Alright. I didn't see you there, little guy. Nice. Beautiful. Flea Bottom. He's beautiful, isn't he? Why?
Yes, I helped to steal the crown at Neverwinter.
Yeah, you threw them under the bus because they left you to die. Nice. Okay. Right, and now there's some traps and stuff, but I can get down here. I just like disarming traps. I think it's cool. So that's a nice example of like a nice simple dungeon. Unfortunately, as the game goes on and you get into later levels, they stop putting less like super attention to detail in the dungeon, which kind of sucks.
According to Gothwin's information, Kozov is hiding in a safe house nearby, while the crown is hidden in
So
the
we're moving on to another area. Basically, the way that this game usually works, and you'll see on the map, is like you'll have a couple of quest givers in one area. You'll do all those quests. So go to another area, get more quest givers, do that. Go to a quest area. Go. You know, it's over and over and over again. And you go through the whole area. And you can see I could buy, you know, different kits and stuff there. But I don't know how much money I have. I have 18 silver. It's not a lot. Oh, and I get the cool side quest with the drow guy because I'm a drow. Oh, I'm excited. The mysterious drow's my favorite.
I'll get right to the point. House Solarin, one of the noble drow houses, has apparently taken an interest in undermining the rebuilding of Neverwinter. At the moment,
which is interesting because they usually don't have too much to care about with the affairs of things on the surface, the drow. Sometimes they do, though. I mean, I don't want to spoil Book 8 of the Legend of Drizzt series, but that involves the drow of Menzel Barenzen taking a interest in a particular location on the surface, so I suppose it's possible. Anything in the service of Lolth the Spider Queen. They love that bitch.
Die, betrayer!
Betrayer, huh? Don't know about that. I guess you assume that I was with you just because I'm a drow and now I betrayed you. That's racist. Don't appreciate that. Thank you.
You can't stop us!
serve the rebel cause!
Bye. This guy shows up in a couple of other locations, and has little things to do with this little quest line about House Solarin. It's kind of cool. If you're a drow, you get this extra coolness.
Something you want. Good work. In the hand of the Nasher's magical weapon.
He is still there if you're playing a character that is, like, not... He is there if you're playing a character that is not, a drow, but he just doesn't really talk to you. It's just like, I'm not here to talk to you. Saber Wolf! Long time no see, my friend. How are you? Yeah, so I'm playing a rogue again because I played the rogue thoroughly, so I want to see how all the new stuff in Neverwinter kind of plays in with my previous experience with the rogue. So I'm really excited to see what's going on, see how things have changed. How have you been? How's life? What, you are a sylph and a phoenix? I don't know why you're here, but you're cool. And a Cascaris? It looks like a tiny mini wolf.
The rebels are everywhere. Watch out for ambushes. Glad you made it. You ready for our next move? The Nasher set fire.
Let's raid the safe house. Been surviving, you love your drow rogue. Drow rogues are the best, queen.
The Nashers know they're cornered. They've set fire to the place to cover their escape. We need to hurry.
I mean, I suppose it's not the worst way in the world to try and cover your escape, but...
No!
Our cause is just.
Our cause is just stupid. Oh, wrecked! I know you've set this place on fire, but hopefully you have some ice on hand for that sick burn! I got mail. Uh-oh. It must be maybe from that drow guy. I think that's how we get the next part of the series, is he's like, thanks for your help. Meet me in this location, and then when you get there in the story, you can see him again and do another little quest. I actually want to pay attention to that quest line because I don't really remember it. I've only done it once. Some more. On the Nashers.
You are against.
I love how they just scream.
Our cause is just.
Give me the money. I'm just starting out. I need the money. Broke. Undermountain is okay. Alright. Well, I didn't expect it to be like, you know, revolutionary, but hopefully it's at least enjoyable.
Van Castle, we'll hold them off.
Crush you, dog!
Always take out the magic user first. Alrighty. Cool. Me out. Game. Oh, the game does this sometimes. There we go. Usually backing up and reapproaching it is okay.
The rebels are everywhere. What? Ready for our next move? You're going to need a distraction.
Right. Burn supply
How's overhead the
crates
Nasha
and attack the headquarters. Okay.
The Nashas are really riled up tonight.
Oh, it's a joy you played through it with your rogue much better than Acquisition Zeke. Yeah, Acquisition Zeke I didn't really get too far into. I was up to like the dailies, but it was that same daily with the bird egg, which was kind of lame. And then the two that are in the basement, you know what I mean? I didn't really get any farther than like unlocking anything new with Acquisitions Inc., but hopefully we will at some point with this character. So we're gonna go to this guy's headquarters, and we're also burning supply crates.
You must die! You are against us!
Give me your supply crates, bitch. And we're just turning this into a fucking bonfire. Looks like that's just a set piece. I kind of wanted to jump on there and be like, wee. I'm always just curious to go to different places and see what's going on. Actual child. Actual child. Nice. Got him. What is this thing? It's here again. It was in the starting area too. What is it? It looks like some Dragon Ball Z character. You just run 2 builds on Rogue now. Normal one and Boss Killer one. Okay.
You can't stop us!
I need new weapons. Already I feel like I need new weapons, which I don't remember feeling like I need new weapons this soon. Might be due to the new balance changes and whatnot. Not 100% sure. You? Oh! Oh, there's something up there. It's challenging me. The game is challenging me. It's like, come at me, bro. And to that I say, challenge accepted. is it? Nothing exciting, really, but I saw it and I got it. Alright, full Ariana Grande. I saw it, I liked it, I want it, I got it! Hello.
You can't stop
I should get myself a companion and a mount after this. I have a companion and a mount from all the packs I've gotten. I could probably just activate them now. I don't know how useful that dog is going to be to me. I really want a support class to help heal me, but...
Until
I can get my hands on one. I could just get one from the market once I save up enough money. I should look into that.
Betrayer!
I saw a shiny. Yes. Shinies are my favorite. Hello, Karzov. I've got a third ability now. Oh, yep! Yeah. That little raining knife thing coming up from the... I wound up getting rid of this in late game, but early game it's fantastic. I don't need no health potions. I ain't no bitch. I could have used health potions. I have plenty of them. I just knew I didn't need one, that's all. Ooh. There's the crown. Ooh, Blade of Deafness. That's gonna go on my main hand. Do you know, Saberwolf, since you've been playing, what combined rating is? Because I can't seem to figure that out. I could probably just Google it, it's just that I'm streaming right now, so I don't really have time to Google it. It is hot here. Once we turn these in, I might end the stream for the night because it is very hot. I'm very tired. Did have other mail. Yep, I was right. Brazine, you don't know me, but I could use to help meet me in the Black Lake District. Yeah, that's the guy I already talked to. I know who the I believe that is pronounced Bregan. I believe Dayerth or I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I know who they are! Because they are in the Legend of Drizzt novels, and they are fantastic. I'm an operative for the Drow Mercenary Group. Okay, I understand that you have been working to aid Neverwinter in its rebuilding. If this is so, then find me in the Tatters neighborhood of the Black Lake District. I'll have more information on you. Oh, okay, so that was from that guy. So I didn't realize he was part of, Jarlaxle's crew. Jarlaxle, by the way, should be hanging somewhere around here. He does have a quest, a late game quest. We're not going to be working with him anytime soon, but... They are a Drow mercenary group run by Jarlaxle. The baddest bald motherfucker there ever was. Love him! I also just realized that they did change the UI in a pretty significant way. My experience is now in the upper left of my screen, and it looks like you could see it just below my overlay. So at least I know you guys can kind of see my experience, at least.
Protectors enclave.
Got disturbing reports from the Seven Sons Costa Market.
There's trouble brewing in the top.
Yeah.
Ah, thank the gods. Sabella.
Yeah, Sabella's been whining for me because that's what Sabella does. You haven't figured out you think it's tied to item level. That was my first thought as well, but it seems like it's not, the item level is not, like, that stat is not adding up proportionally with the item level.
Devout worshippers can gain the favor of the gods. Return to...
Alright, so... It is about that time for me to call it a night. I'm very hot. I'm very tired. And we are going to find somebody to stream. I'm sorry, to raid, because, that's what we do. I think we gotta run B-Boy Drake. Love him. Alright. So I hope you guys will join me in hanging out with B-Boy Drake. He's been a longtime friend of mine and a longtime community member. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love all of your faces. I will see you guys tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for more fun shenanigans. Thank you so much, and I will see you all very soon. Have a lovely evening.